Silver prices are down as it seems like the precious metals, especially gold and silver, have had trouble in the past 2 weeks. Here to talk to us about it today is Phil Streible of RJO Futures. Phil, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So what do you make of the drop in silver prices this morning?
Well, so we saw the market really gap open. It was a continuation of Friday's sell-off. We saw an accelerated downturn, just silver hitting a lot of stops, and the stops have been very thin as the lower levels go. So that's why we saw a washout, just over $20, but a sharp reversal back higher that was following the gold market. Really, this has all been just adverse currency action. We saw the dollar really break out to the upside. We have traders going after yields. They're going into the S&P 500. That's why it's hitting, some fresh highs. And then if you look at the chart pattern on gold and silver, just it's almost like an upside down cup and handle. We've seen the handle form. We've got the upside down cup, and it looks like it might break back through to the downside and retest those lows.
Now, a lot of people know that silver is also an industrial metal. I mean, we're seeing some decent economic numbers come out here and in other places. So why isn't silver kind of resisting this charge down that gold's been leading?
Now, silver was holding up fairly well. If you looked at the chart pattern where gold was completely rolling over, silver was going more sideways. Silver did start its initial drop when it was trading, in the high 20s and broke down to 26 and 24 following the copper market. And really, it was a slowdown over in China that caused that. If you look at some of the industrial numbers, yeah, they have been weakening up quite a bit. That's a bit of deflationary pressure. I think that silver has a lot of other uses. It's got a lot of medical uses, solar uses, and I think that ultimately that supply is going to get eaten up and prices will start to rebound, but it just may take some time to develop.
Sure, and what do you see in terms of a rebound in price over the next 4 or so weeks with silver?
Well, I think that on the high end, I think we're like 24 to 26. I don't see anything, 28 to 32. Those just aren't in the cards at the moment here. Not even if you get more quantitative easing or more interest rate cuts, you're not going to see that next level. But I think that some kind of sharp reversal, especially if we start moving up and retracing some of these previous days' highs, we'll start to see that short covering rally and then settling up right around like $24. I'd be comfortable with.
Well, Phil, coming from Chicago, thanks so much for this.
Thanks for having me.
You heard it from Phil. Keep an eye. Deflationary pressures pushing silver down, but you might actually see a rebound in the next month or so. Keep an eye on it. I'm Joe Deaux, The Street.